Welcome to this course on PNETLab installation. In this particular module, we are going to be installing PNETLab. If you remember, we said that to commence with the installation of PNETLab, we would have to upgrade our Ubuntu OS. To do this, we're going to run the command apt-get. So we're going to say apt-get update. This is a command to get all the necessary update files. This could take a while, so as you can see, it's beginning to pull all the necessary updates. It's pulling it from the Ubuntu official repository, the necessary files from the Ubuntu repository. You can see the archive.ubuntu.com. If you remember, we said that Ubuntu has one official repository and you can access it from archive.ubuntu.com. However, you are not restricted to only the official repository. You can actually use third-party repositories as well. So one of the third-party repositories out there is repo.pnetlab.com. So we're going to be downloading all the necessary files and packages from this repository, which is what we did by running the apt-get command. Okay, next we're going to be purging. So we're going to use the command apt-get purge netplan.io. Okay, it's telling us that about 3 gig is going to be freed, which is nice, about 3 megabytes here. So we'll just click on yes, and then it will begin to purge, or rather to clean up packages that are not needed. Now this has been completed. Then the next stage, which is the most important stage, is the installation of PNETLab. So to run the installation, we can actually use this command to run it. Okay, so let's run that command. Okay, so we'll type our command again to be sure. So we're going to retry that command again to see if we missed something. So the right command, it's working now. As you can see, it's beginning to download all the necessary files. All commands used in this course will be provided at the end of the course. There's going to be a file containing all the necessary commands to make your installation easier. So it is beginning to pull all the necessary packages from the archive.ubuntu.com repository and also from the repo.pnetlab.com repository. If you miss how this is done, then you might run into errors or you might run into issues when you're trying to install your PNETLab. Okay, so we can see how this is being done. We can see the percentages. All we need to do is hold on and wait for the installation to get completed. So we'll keep on waiting for the installation to get completed. So at the moment it is pulling all the necessary files and packages both from the official Ubuntu repository and also from the PNETLab repository as well. Okay, so after downloading or getting all the packages, it will begin to unpack them, and then after unpacking everything, it would install all the necessary packages. This could take a while, say maybe about 5 minutes, depending on your network speed. Network speed because it needs to fetch, it needs to pull, it needs to download all necessary packages. Then it could also take some time depending on your system resources, the RAM, processor speed, and every other thing. That will determine how long the installation would take. So it's still unpacking. We'll give it some time and then we'll check back. So the installation is still taking place. We'll keep on waiting for this to get completed. As soon as the installation is completed, the next thing that we'll need to do would be to reboot our device. So we'll need to reboot the PNETLab virtual machine. So the PNETLab installation has been completed. What we can do at this point would be to restart the device. So to restart this, we're going to use the command reboot. So as soon as we type reboot, the PNETLab virtual machine will begin to get restarted. So with this, we've come to the end of this particular module. I'll meet you in the next screen. Thank you.